Strength is no longer a luxury, it's a biological necessity. After the age of 30, the human body begins a gradual decline in muscle mass, bone density, and neuromuscular efficiency. But this decline isn't inevitable. Science has identified four essential movements capable of reversing this curve. These movements don't just build muscles, they create structural integrity, joint resilience, and full-body coordination. This is not about aesthetics, it's about function, independence, and aging with confidence. The squat is a fundamental expression of human mobility. It activates multiple joints and muscle groups simultaneously, making it one of the most efficient full-body exercises available. From the glutes and quadriceps to the hamstrings, spinal stabilizers, and core musculature, the squat operates across kinetic chains, reinforcing balance and neuromuscular control. Biomechanically, squatting mimics everyday movements, standing up from a chair, picking up an object, or lowering the body safely. More importantly, it helps preserve the natural range of motion in the hips, knees, and ankles, all of which degrade with inactivity and age. Physiologically, the squat elicits high hormonal responses. Research shows that compound movements like the squat significantly increase serum levels of testosterone and growth hormone, which are both critical for muscle maintenance and bone density, particularly important after the age of 40. Moreover, consistent squat training improves proprioception, the body's internal sense of position, reducing the risk of falls and enhancing joint stability. Whether performed with body weight, dumbbells, or a barbell, the squat is non-negotiable in any strength-based protocol. And just as it serves as a gateway to independence in older age, it also represents a bridge to the next key movement, one that teaches the body to connect power from the ground up. The deadlift is more than a lift. It's a recalibration of human power. It targets the posterior chain, gluteus maximus, hamstrings, erector spinae, lats, and forearms. This movement is a functional blueprint for lifting any object safely off the ground, making it deeply rooted in real-world biomechanics. From a neurological perspective, the deadlift maximizes motor unit recruitment. It teaches the nervous system to fire in synchronized patterns, improving intramuscular coordination and force output. As age progresses, the capacity to recruit muscle fibers diminishes, and the deadlift directly trains against this decline. What sets the deadlift apart is its skeletal benefit. Multiple studies indicate increased lumbar bone density and hip joint integrity with consistent deadlift practice. Additionally, grip strength developed during this movement correlates with reduced all-cause mortality in aging populations. Unlike isolated machines, the deadlift demands synergy between musculature and balance systems. It builds functional core stability, enhances posture, and prepares the body to handle unpredictable loads, the kind encountered in daily life. And from this foundation of ground-based strength, the body becomes capable of handling a different challenge, lifting itself against gravity. Don't forget to discover more tips in our next article and join our community. Stay healthy and focused. Watch your free workout videos and get started today. The pull-up stands as a clear measure of relative strength. The ability to lift one's own body weight requires not only muscular power, but also efficiency in movement and control of body mass. The latissimus dorsi, rhomboids, trapezius, biceps, and deep scapular stabilizers all work in concert to produce vertical pulling force. This movement enhances upper body musculature while also reinforcing shoulder integrity, an area commonly affected by aging, particularly due to poor posture and muscular imbalances. The pull-up corrects this by strengthening the muscles responsible for scapular retraction and depression, which stabilizes the shoulder girdle. Neurophysiologically, the pull-up encourages coordination between antagonist muscle groups, which minimizes energy leakage and improves overall movement economy. In simpler terms, it trains the body to do more with less effort, a vital adaptation for longevity and daily energy conservation. For individuals unable to perform a full pull-up, scalable variations such as band-assisted pull-ups, Inverted rows and lat pull-downs offer a progressive pathway. What matters is consistent exposure to vertical pulling. The neural and musculoskeletal adaptations follow with time. From lifting external objects to lifting the body itself, the next logical evolution in movement is the push, an essential function in stabilization, locomotion, and protection. The push-up is frequently misunderstood as a basic or beginner exercise. In truth, when performed correctly, it is a complex integration of multiple muscle groups, requiring total body coordination and postural stability. It engages the pectorals, deltoids, triceps, serratus, anterior, abdominals, and gluteal muscles. Unlike pressing movements with machines, the push-up demands dynamic stabilization. The body becomes the weight, and its movement must be controlled through space. This control enhances proprioception and spinal alignment, reducing risk of falls and joint degradation. Furthermore, push-ups promote scapular mobility, wrist integrity, and thoracic spine mobility, three commonly neglected areas in older populations. Studies show that regular push-up practice improves upper body endurance, cardiovascular markers, and even core stability. With its adaptability, the push-up can be regressed or progressed to match any fitness level. From wall push-ups to decline versions, this movement scales seamlessly across the decades. At this point, each of the four movements has been addressed individually, but strength is not built in isolation. It's forged through integration. Together, these four exercises cover the full spectrum of human movement: squatting, hinging, pulling, and pushing. This is not just a training program. It is a recalibration of the musculoskeletal system. Each movement complements the others, balancing force production with joint stability and postural control. Squats strengthen the lower body's interior chain. Deadlifts develop posterior chain power. Pull-ups build vertical pulling capacity. Push-ups train horizontal pushing and trunk control. Collectively, they build a system that is reactive, adaptable, and resilient. This integrated approach enhances metabolic health, insulin sensitivity, bone density, and fall resistance. It prepares the individual for real-world tasks: carrying groceries, lifting grandchildren, rising from the floor, with grace and control. More importantly, it reintroduces autonomy, the ability to move without fear, to engage life physically, and to resist the slow decay often associated with aging. The journey toward an unbreakable body does not begin with complexity. It begins with consistency. These four movements, squat, deadlift, pull-up, and push-up, are not just exercises. They are biological resets. With mastery over these fundamentals, the body gains strength not just in muscles, but in tendons, joints, bones, and most critically, in the nervous system that controls them. This formula requires no gym membership, no machines, and no noise. Just dedication, proper form, and progressions suited to each individual's level. Aging is inevitable. Fragility is not. Strength is a choice, and that choice is now. If you like this video, you'll also enjoy this one that's appearing on your screen now. I'll see you there.